driving to work. And I'll tell you, I did not sleep well last night. I've been up since, I think, 3:15 a.m. Those witching hours. You know about the witching hours, I'm sure. Menopausal and postmenopausal women suffer from insomnia. And it can be frustrating. It can be really frustrating. And, you know, when it gets around time you get off work, you're just exhausted because of lack of rest. So, yeah, it comes with the territory. Yeah. Oh, see my hat? I do all the pretty girls' hair. I got that from the TikTok shop. I ordered black. And I don't know, they sent me the red. I don't know if they got low on inventory or maybe I checked something wrong. I don't know, but I could have sworn I ordered black. But anyway, it worked out because I have a red shirt to wear with it. Actually, I ordered this hat probably in spring, but never worn it to work. So, it's a nice little compliment to my clients. yeah, but that insomnia is something, you know, waking up. I think they said the witching hour is 3 a.m. But I hear other women say between 2 and 4. Yeah, and it's very, very common. Very, very common. So, something. But, you just probably have to take a nap. You know we're getting old. Probably got to take a nap. Or go to bed early to make up for it. Sometimes I would, like, my husband to go to bed and I would stay up and watch TV for a little while, just so I go to bed late so I can sleep through the night, you know. And it's not like, okay, if you do wake up, it's not like, because you got other people in the house, it's not like you can run the vacuum cleaner or put a load in the washer, because our laundry room is near our bedroom, so I wouldn't want to do that at 3 in the morning. But yeah, it's only so much you can do. And you sit there and you be tired. Even though you're awake. Yeah. Sometimes I would go back to sleep, but most of the time I'm just up for the day, like today. And then I don't get off until around 5. And I told my husband before I left, I said, when I get home, you know, I should be home around 5:30 today. You want to go out and eat? Maybe some little pub or something, you know. And he said, I don't know, I'll think of some place for us to go. And then I opened my big mouth about 30 minutes later, because I have some ground beef in the refrigerator. I was like, if you want, I can make some chili when I get home. But I just need you to stop and get a big can of tomato sauce and a small can of tomato paste. Oh, okay. See, you rather have some home cooked food. Now I've been up since 3. I'm going to work. Now you want to come home and cook, Trish? Yeah, but yeah. At least that's something. We wouldn't be spending a lot of money or more money in a restaurant, and then we'll have leftovers too. So it'll work out. I'll survive. It won't kill me. Yeah, but I don't have the hot flashes like a lot of women do. Occasionally I've had a night sweat. Occasionally. But I've heard of women like had to come out their gowns and put a clean gown on, you know. tell you, on YouTube, I've seen a lot of women my age. I'm 62. My age, older. They're doing the most. They are doing the most. I mean, traveling, doing what I do, fashion expos, makeup, dating, getting remarried. Some of them don't want to be bothered. They're living their independent, solo life, doing the most, hanging out with friends and grandkids and family. Yeah, some going back to school, going back to work. Finding them a little part-time something, downsizing so they'll have more money for other things. Just really trying to have a better quality of life, and that's what's up. Really, that is what's up. And that's, I mean, it is nothing wrong with reinventing yourself at any age. Really, at any age. I don't care if you're watching me now and you're 24. There's nothing wrong with reinventing your life. I definitely have. On a previous video, I had talked about how I'm just thinking about it, made me tickled a little bit. But I remember, because you guys, if you know me, I love TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Home Goods, yeah. But now, in the past, like years ago, I would go in Marshall's, not Home Goods, but Marshall, TJ Maxx, walk straight to houseware. I could care less about those clothes. I put on something just to get by. Now I go to TJ Maxx. Seldom I go back there and look at the house stuff. I got plenty of house stuff. I'm focusing on me. Focusing on me. Loving on me. Yeah. And so that's a reinventing also. That's reinventing. Now making a change, and it's a good positive change. I don't do it excessively that. No, I may go every week. I do. I go to TJ Maxx every week. I go to my store every week. It's gotten to the point that the ladies say, "Hey, how are ya?" I'm like, Trish, you come too much. Or they'll double take, like, "Wow, she's here again." I've seen that too. But, I have a budget in mind when I go. I have a budget in mind. And I go with intention. Like if I know I could really use another pair of white pants, well, I'm gonna go look for a pair of white pants. Or I can sure use another pair of jeans. My jeans are getting loose, so yeah, I look for a pair of jeans, or a scarf or whatever, But yeah, so I've changed, and it feels so good. Yeah, it feels so good. And my kids, they're like, "Mom," because I post on TikTok, and it's probably confusing my algorithm because that TikTok was for my business, and here I am now doing outfit of the day. Fashion and hair, they go together, I guess. But yeah, so my kids they compliment me. I like that outfit you had on, Mom, or I liked your video. Even my son was like, "Mom, I saw your Adidas outfit. That was nice with the skirt." I was like, "Yeah, yep, just having fun. Just that's it, Just having fun, enjoying life." Yep. So And I was thinking about taking a writing class, an online writing class. Yeah, I'm going to look into that because I want to write a book. I want to write a book. I want to write, I don't know if I should tell you what I want to write about yet. But it's pretty crazy. No, I'll tell you. It's not really crazy, but it's something. It's like, I think it'll catch people's attention. My title of my book, I'm not going to talk about the title because I'm really not sure. But I want to talk about my life and my marriages. I've been married multiple times. And my first marriage, I've been married 4 times. Let's put that out there. I've been married 4 times. I just recently married again last year. But my first marriage, I think I was maybe 23. And we were just young. And he was still out there. And, he still wanted to mess with other girls. And him and I, we ended up having 2 kids together. But my 2 older kids, we had them together. But today we are still cool. We're still cool. And my second marriage, I was married to an alcoholic. And it was really sad because he was like the perfect guy. I just couldn't. I thought I could help him. I thought I could save him. I couldn't. And I had to learn. I learned a lot from that marriage. Can't save people. And my third marriage, I had my twins with, my other 2 children. And we were married 23 years. Yeah. And that marriage ended in infidelity on his part. And he couldn't stop. He couldn't and wouldn't stop. So. And you know what? I'm like, some people are like, I don't see how you could marry again. It wasn't my fault. I don't have a problem with marriage. I don't have a problem. Now, if I was an adulterer or alcoholic that couldn't sustain a relationship, a healthy relationship, then I'll have issue. Then it'll be something for me to think about. But I love being in love and I love being married. And but shoot, this one don't work out. I'm 62. I am done. I am done if this doesn't work out. But I think God has blessed us both. We were both in a bad place, and we're grateful for each other. Not saying men won't be men, but yeah. So anyway, I would love to write a book about my my marriages, and the key words for that book, or I don't know what the word would be. That's why I need to take a writing class. But all 4 of my husbands are left-handed. They're all left-handed. How did that happen? They're all left-handed, and I'm left-handed. Unbelievable. After my second marriage ended, I was like, no more left-handed guys. No more left-handed guys. And excuse me for eating. No more left-handed men. So my third husband, when we went on our first date, we went out to dinner at a steak place. And I saw him pick up his fork and with his left hand. I said, "Are you left-handed?" And he was like, "Yes." Why? I'm like, "Oh my God." And I should have stuck to that rule too and left him alone. Yeah. But yeah, and my current husband, he's left-handed. I was like, this is something. And 2 of my kids are left-handed. I have 4 children, 2 are left-handed. So the title will have something to do with the left hand thing. Yeah, so I think it'll be a good book. Talk about all that. Yeah. So anyway, I wish you all a blessed day. And I am almost at work. You probably heard me say it 1,000 times if you watch my little videos. My trip to work is 35 minutes. 35, sometimes 40, depends on the construction. Could be longer when it's snowing. It does take longer when the weather's bad here in Ohio. Yeah. So anyway, I'm about to sign off. You all have a blessed day. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you know someone that is left-handed, hit the like button. All right. I'll see you next time. Okay? Take care. Bye-bye.